There are still a lot of empty jars, yes. And in all honesty, I'm expecting to die a ton here. And it's now why survival builds are now entirely useless here. Like, there's nothing preventing me from just getting one shot still, sure, but I don't want to do survival anymore. That's kind of irrelevant. Yes, there are a lot of empty jars, but there's also a lot of empty stuff involving the weapon upgrades that I'm still resolving. So let's take the duplex, take the cudgel. Can I open you up now? Yeah, it's full glass cannon, unfortunately. I can't allow myself to have anything less. How dare you? I want the secret. Food infected by the malaise. Well, I might as well sell the food then. Like, will it always tell me if the stuff's infected? Indeed. I mean, in this case, if survival is no longer that useful, tactics is... going back to the old build is probably for the best. I also see what enemies you're bringing out. Well, this is awkward. 10 out of 10. Do I actually want to fight an elite? So another stream do really well with tactics. Those traps are clutch. They are clutch. They are. The scaling is still really off, though. So while I am going slow, I have to cut myself off at a certain point, as we've previously discovered. Come on! Why? A symmetrical... You know what? Sure. Fine. We're doing this. I'm fighting legendaries. I'm fighting elite. Can you please just get out of your corner? You're not even fun to fight. You're annoying. Give me the good stuff. We're fighting the other one as well. I'm not dealing with this stuff, and I don't need to rush, so I can just clear everything out of the way. Golden cells over unlimited distance, flammable oil, poisons enemies that wound me. Well, it's not like there's a real difference here. And another cudgel plus plus, and it's a better cudgel plus plus. Sure, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. But no, remember, the enemy's health scales really awkwardly. And because it scales so stupidly, it doesn't matter if I stat well above the soft cap. And there's nerves of steel, but you know what? I just don't have that opportunity to make use of it. I do love the triple cell drops. That is beautiful. There are multiple Hunter's Grenades? Jesus, 37 cells before I even make it out of here. Now, this may look stupid just because of the food being infected by the malaise. That is true, but that doesn't seem true. Like, in the enemies that we've dealt with in the past, even with the theoretical scaling, they still seem to outscale me. The food was infected by the malaise, but the 50% is still worth it, because a health flask charge can clear 4 of them. So if I get the opportunity to do so, I might as well take the 50% healing, while it is still relevant. That's my logic, at least. Let's see here. Wow, only weapons. One thing I could really do is a better shield, but even I doubt I could find that. Is there another secret around here? No. It only clears 4 pips of malaise. That is, yes. The health flask only clears 4 pips, so as long as I eat food before the 4 pips, if I plan on using a health flask next. So did I leave anything behind? Not really. Toxic sewers with their, like, propensity for poison just doesn't seem worth it to me. Basically, the other pathways in the Nightmare difficulty are just not worth it. And since I can't guarantee that I'm not going to die versus most of our opposition, I'm just going to keep buying more stuff. Reduces by 50% the number of cursed enemies you need to eliminate to lift a curse. Acceptance is just so bad. Why would you make it? You know, let's go for support. I like support. I like the idea of support. At least there is, yeah, that is true. Burning targets, victims burn. I know parrying prevents all damage, but I don't know if it prevents malaise. Tranquility is kind of worthless. I kind of want efficiency, but I don't have any guarantee that I can get the skill, but you know what, I'll try. Also, during that last fight, I learned a couple of really annoying things about the Hand of the King. Most notably is the fact that the Hand of the King, no matter what you do, if you're on the ground as soon as he leaps into the air, unless you're going away from the king, he will hit you. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is incredibly disappointing that that happens, but hey, it happens. Look, I know you can run up this wall, and I know there's something else up here. Come on. Hurry it up. Blobspierre. Just excellent adventure. See? I knew this zone was here. I just don't know the legitimate way of accessing it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That wasn't so bad. Alright, so this is going to lead me to the speed door. The speed door is useless. Alright, okay, so if it's a... Okay, I was wondering why it was so random. Get back here. Thank you. If I get all the gardener's keys, I'm just going to dump the gardener's keys into the middle. Nope. Freaking bombardiers. Hello, Sir Rapid Fire. I am so glad to get to meet you. Well, just farming for legendaries. Gold's... yeah, it's strictly better, ironically. Lightning Bolt attacks really fast, but doesn't deal double damage. And it's not that big of a improvement. Oh well. Still struggling to beat the Hand of the King on hard. That's fair. Like I said, it's the build that we discovered, that we basically kind of figured out-ish, the survival build of Doom, has allowed me to cheese the Hand of the King thus far. But now I don't want to go fast because, well, what's the point of going fast? What is here in 4 boss cells? I'm curious. Another treasure chest. While clever, I'll give you that, it's not a good weapon. And I need to get this replaced before the Hand of the King, because I can't fight the Hand of the King. You're not offering me a single thing I could use. I'll keep this one in mind. If I don't have anything else to spend my money on, then that's what I'm spending it on. Finally! Literally anything. One Guardian Scroll. For immediate use. Well, that was bound to happen. The attack is way too slow. Probably, it's just hard to get. I guess my money was high at the time that that happened, so I couldn't care. I couldn't care less. I did say I was probably going to go to the Hand of... if I beat the Hand of the King on 3rd early. Which I would classify this as early. I'll probably move on to Slay the Spire or something similar soon enough. Oh my, come on! I don't know what the game expects me to do in that situation. Elite Bombardiers fire way too fast to be able to dodge effectively. Especially when you're in that type of corner. I guess we're just re-rolling until we actually get something good. Decent. Right, I forget I can head goop. Well, no, because the head goop wouldn't have even saved me there. Because the head goop, even if I use the head goop in that particular instance, I would have died anyway because the head goop doesn't reach up to the bombardier. Oh no, I didn't say Slay the Spire, I said I was going to probably do Hearthstone later if I felt like it. Just because I have some dailies to grind out with a terrible, terrible Kingsbane deck. What a terrible night to try something like this. You know what? You're dead. Fine. Oh, this is the perfect opportunity. But I can't hit you from over there. Well, that is, humorously stupid, if I do say so myself. Can I hit you? Like you. Come on, summon your dudes. Bombardier still ain't dead. Alright, a decent trade, as far as everything's is concerned. Right, I forget, once again, I'm not used to goop, and goop for me is on the V key, which is incredibly awkward for me to use. So I just forget to use goop all the time. I wonder, is all the food infected with malaise? Or is it like, do I have to pay attention? Because some food is infected, some food isn't. Yeah, weird dynamic. Are you gonna die? You are barely alive. So this should lead me to the oh, Elite Zambimbo. Alright, what's up here? A nightmare. Oh my gosh, pyrotechnics. It is distinctly better than the infantry bow. It is, if only because it fires so much faster, and I don't have to be nearby for it to do max damage. I do agree, pyrotechnics is an amazing thing. Oh my gosh, skills! Traps. And a upgraded wolf trap. Perfect, perfect! Alright, we're gonna go kill ourselves another elite. So first things first, whenever you're going to kill a zombie elite in particular, prep the battlefield. I love you when you spawn the enemies right on top of my spot. Can I move? Thank you. Projectile damage reduced versus gold. Nah. No, what I currently have is better. Well, as it stands, I might as well use the first one to clear the malaise off. It's gold. It does, in fact, make some nice damage to burn combos. What if you just combo with itself? What I mean is, it's just so much better. Why don't I just combo with it and it alone? I don't think Crusher is a particularly good item, but you know what? I'll give it a chance. Totally and utterly worthless. You're not going to pick that thing up, are you? I mean, patentedly, I have unlocked the heavy turret. I'm fairly certain I've unlocked the heavy turret. Tell me what enemy it comes from, and I'll let you know if I've unlocked it or not. Because I remember getting it. No, I haven't. I definitely do not have the heavy turret as of yet. Give me support. And toss me in that lovely marksman's crossbow. And then we'll toss in... the short-range blast is actually probably for the best. Is this better than I currently have? Technically, yes, but it's also very light on ammunition, so no thanks. Yeah, we can just leave it. It shoots arrow in front of me. That's better than what it currently is. And then... other little trick will be tranquility? No, cooldown time. Double traps, let's go. Yeah, I haven't gotten the ice bow, because freezing effects... I know the ice bow is better than the normal freezing effect, and I should probably use it, but there's a lot of items I still haven't gotten. Just leave it at that. There's always one of these zones. I'm starting to think that the game is actively trying to tell me something. Most notably, probably get out. Always check down here, down to the soft cap. Oh no. Oh no, I could just trap him. That's right, I forget I can just do that now. So what does Crusher do? Well, that's what it does. So you don't have to deal with those guys anymore. I keep forgetting what Crusher does, and whenever I remember, finally remember it, it doesn't turn out to be nearly as good as I thought it would be. Boy, get over here. Thank you, Crusher. Oh. Oh, that could have ended really badly, but thankfully it didn't. Look, can I not deal with traps as of right now? That is much appreciated. Yeah, I remember the really slow firing rate, and as to the main reason why I never bothered with that bow. Wait, enemies get melees. No, don't tell me. Because it says enemies have melees, but the problem with that... Nothing down there? Alright. The problem with enemies having melees is that I don't know if traps do. Because it can do something outrageously stupid and force the melees on me. Oh, the Crusher being slow. Fair enough. Alright, this rubbish gets me gold. This down here gets me a random item of a random quality. And it's a Firebrands, which in some cases is better because it allows for a literal hit-and-run playstyle. But the potential for critical hits is far greater. And there's a door down here, so let's go and get the door. Oh, and it's the 2-cell door, which I think is a shop. No, it's just cells. A decent amount. Right now, I'm wanting to look for a different ranged weapon. Oh, okay, traps don't have melees. That's good to hear. Wow, all garbage. It's either plus plus or nothing. Plus plus or an insane item. Of which there's no real item that fits in the insane quality anymore at this point. Technically better than Crusher? I like it more than Crusher, therefore it's better. Nah, you can go get bent. I'm not dealing with this. Oi, get down here. Oi. 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 Get caught in the trap. Thank you. Alright, well, here comes all the teleporting enemies. Hey. Over here. Speedy teleporters are the only ones I have any problem with, really. Like, even the dark trackers showing up here, those guys aren't a problem. They're fairly simple, really. Alright. Sinew Slicer? Oh yeah, Sinew Slicer does. Nice. Well, that's what we call the Gore Explosion. Come on, jump. Oh my gosh, seriously? Two of you. Of course. No! I want to get out of here and not
shed this mortal coil.
Let me
enjoy.
Go up! Why? Blobspear, what is wrong with your hands? Thank you, Pugsy. Welcome back. After all this time. And thank you for the resub. We've finally made it to Boss Cell 4 difficulty. Although I think we're gonna be destroyed again because, you know what, this game just can't seemingly leave it alone. Can I get up? Can the enemies just be a little bit less annoying to deal with? Oh, that would have been so beautiful if you could have fallen off. Can you, like, pop over here? No. Alright, fine then. You know what? I'm okay with this. Alright, now we're looking for food. Don't you freaking dare. Also, Pugsy, if you've been following Dead Cells, you probably noticed that these builds are now construing blasts from the past. As it turns out, at the max level, it really doesn't matter what gets thrown at you at this point. Everything must die, and everything must do so quickly. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. If only I could heal up normally this way. Oh, this is your first time seeing Dead Cells? Well, enjoy my repeated deaths, because this is the hardest difficulty in the game. Hardest replay difficulty. Why did I sell that infantry bow? I know, it wasn't ++, so it wasn't worth my time. Wonder flippin'ly full thing, yes. So the next hit no matter what, will kill me. So naturally, I'm going through all these traps. What is even over here? Heck if I know. But I'm gonna try and get it. And I'm gonna try. And miscellaneous? Oh my gosh, literally nothing. That's literally worse than nothing. I am... And it's gonna... Oh, no, it doesn't force me to go back over there. Sweet. Oh, Pugsy. Because you subscribed, and because there's no lack of any applicable donor, well, those are your options. When your answer comes forth, if your answer comes forth, I'll be here. So glad I can circumvent trap rooms. Give me survival just for health's sake. Talk about a situation that could have killed me right then and there. With no way, no how, no chance of survival or survival or revival. No! 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 God. I fall down once, and it says you're stunned. I fall down for like 5 years, and I'm perfectly fine. What is the flippin' deal? What is the deal with airline food? Oh, sweet. I knocked him off the edge by hitting with a bear trap. Honestly? Honestly, the malaise... all it's really doing is forcing me to heal a little bit more every once in a while. And if I'm just playing this cautiously, I can still take like a lot of my healing items as before, and I just have to switch things around a little bit. I agree, that was incredibly tense of the I almost died variety. And the ranged? Oh. Well, I love pyrotechnics, but I know when it's gotta go, and I love nerves of steel. So let's pull out this bow, shall we? It requires sublime timing to pull off each and every single time. But I'm hopefully gonna get that back by the time I go through with this. What is the deal with airline food? Nope. Oh no. Nope. Poison has no effect on me, get gold as well as a cell, damage from projectiles reduced by yada yada yada. It's not worth it. I could believe it, but I would... No. I'm not fighting you in that situation. I'm not stupid. Still looking for food somewhere. Dodging my death. One section at a time. Oh, you're not dead yet. Are there still more of you? What is this, like a roost for you people? Alright, hopefully this is not filled with a ton of enemies. It's not. It's the Hayabusa gauntlets. I like the Hayabusa gauntlets, but really, at this point, I think we need to go back to the old tactics build for this to work. I just need to take less hits in general. And as long as I'm doing that, I'm fine. Fine and sublime. I mean, the kamikaze bats thankfully die in basically one hit consistently. Ergo, I'm not too concerned when I see the kamikaze bats. It's what they're next to that makes them so horrible sometimes. It's if they're like, oh, buzz off. Alright, here. Find me a long stretch of road to fight on. I said long, no, oh my gosh. Fine then. Fine, come down here. Chase me. I know you will. There we go. And a legendary marksman's bow. I'm gonna have to take the additional ammunition, but you know what? While I love Nerves of Steel, and I literally just bought... Well... Actually... No, because this does more damage baseline, but the Nerves of Steel can be upgraded, but I'm probably going to get a better weapon anyway. So yeah, even though I just bought it, we are just going to get rid of it again. You don't deny marksmans. Alright. Hello. Right, I forget this bow fires so slowly. Well. Open up. Thank you. I think I could still pull this off. Set this up beforehand. We're still effectively one-shotting them. So just toss you over here, you get hit by the trap and die, and you give me... Phaser. So I'm still requiring where... I would grab that gold. Can I just grab it right here? Oh, I can't just yo-yo my head. I am so disappointed. Is there anything going on in the ossuary? Probably not. Oh, just the extreme distance they go. Yeah, I could see that. The extreme distance of Nerves of Steel would probably be a massive boon. Oh well. Unfortunately, it's time for me to ramparts it up. Because I'm so low on health, and my current plan is to not, like, heal myself right now, I'm going to get myself the heavy crossbow. Ice shard. Critical damage on targets covered in water or oil. Cursed sword is not that helpful. I know knife dance is interesting. acceptance is useless. Yeah, explosive crossbow is garbage. Oh, that's a hold to inflict crit damage. Interesting. Kodu's increases damage dealt, but that's only if I wasn't taking shields with me. Let's give ourselves a repeater. Because I remember correctly, a good powered repeater crossbow is hilarious to mess with. And then let's start working on emergency triage, because I'd rather use it to ditch some of our problems. Oh, frantic sword. Yeah, more on my part. So we can make this S quality and reduce our damage received immensely. I'd rather get a different trap that reduces damage received. Now, can I get something that would allow me to recover some health? Ammo is kind of a necessity. Gastronomy is beautiful. There's a guaranteed shop here for food. Now, if I'm getting hit a lot, that would basically double down on everything I get for it. So I need to find a way to, like, get help. Alienation. It's a gamble for finding cursed chests. Excuse me. I am stupid. Alienation is not guaranteed as of yet. Ammo first for the weapon that has no ammunition, and if I fail to kill our target with this bow, I'm going to die. It is risky, but I'm decent at curses, so I am good enough at curses where I consider acceptance to be completely worthless, as long as I have a fast-firing weapon.